Om Shanti. Today is the 28th of September 2022. Let us listen to the Sakar Murli of our beloved Bap Dada on this Wednesday morning. Bap Dada, Madhuban. Essence. Sweet children, give everyone the Father's introduction and make them into bestowers of happiness. Become soul conscious so that your time continues to be used in a worthwhile way and you will be saved from performing sinful actions. Essence once again. Sweet children, give everyone the Father's introduction and make them into bestowers of happiness. Become soul conscious so that your time continues to be used in a worthwhile way and you will be saved from performing sinful actions. Today's question: which words emerge from the lips of the children whose intellects have been locked by Maya? In answer, Baba says, the words that emerge from their lips are, we have a direct connection with Shiv Baba. Because of the influence of bad company, their intellects become foolish. They become those who defame the Sadguru. When some people say that they have a direct connection with Baba, they should also be able to hear the Murli through inspiration. Such children who defame the Father cannot reach their destination. Maya locks their intellects. Om Shanti. You children have now become soul conscious. Baba has made you soul conscious. The more soul conscious you become and the more you remember the Father very well, the more you will become conquerors of sinful actions. Your sins will not be burnt by being body conscious and you will continue to perform even more sins. What would be the consequence of that? Baba is saying, your sins will not be burnt by being body conscious and you will continue to perform even more sins. What would be the consequence of that? Baba answers, firstly, there would have to be punishment and then the status would be destroyed. Anyone can ask Baba, Baba, if I were to shed my body at this time, what would be my state in the future? Death is just ahead. Those who are the decoration of the Brahmin clan should not feel the slightest sorrow. What is Baba saying? Those who are the decoration of the Brahmin clan should not feel the slightest sorrow. Such souls are called Mahaveers or brave warriors. In the scriptures, they have taken everything physically. These are things of knowledge. You children know that incorporeal Shiv Baba has given the full introduction of souls and of the parts that are recorded in souls. The Father himself sits here and explains. Human beings are not soul conscious. They don't know the Father of souls accurately. Therefore, this is called extreme darkness. The Iron Age is called extreme darkness and the Golden Age is called extreme light. All souls are ugly. That is, there is now a blackout. In the Golden Age, the deity souls were in the light. Deepmala or the Festival of Lights is celebrated in Bharat. You souls now know that you are in extreme darkness. You souls know that you are in extreme darkness. The Father takes you into extreme light. Souls don't know anything about how many births they take or how they take them. You now know this. You have now received the knowledge of the beginning, the middle and the end of the world from the Father. No one in the world would be able to tell you the knowledge of the beginning, the middle or the end of the world. They neither know about souls nor the Supreme Soul. Although they say that they are souls, they don't know what those are. There is a soul sparkling in the center of the forehead, but so what? What part is recorded within him? How many births does he take? No one has this knowledge. The Father comes and explains and enables you to have self-realization. Ask anyone who the Father of souls is. Some would say that it is Sri Krishna and others would say that it is Mahavir. We are souls and our Father is incorporeal Father Shiva. Not a single one of them could say this. They neither know the Creator nor the beginning, the middle or the end of creation. Therefore, they are called atheists. The Father says, you were atheists and Shudras. You have now become theist Brahmins. What does Father say? Father says you were atheists and Shudras. You have now become theist Brahmins. The Father gives the introduction of the part he plays. No one else can give the Father's introduction. No one can explain what part the Father has. You too understand it number wise. Because of becoming soul conscious, your stage remains good. Then, by becoming body conscious, you begin to gossip. This is why you cannot claim a high status and your sins are not absolved. The Father explains very clearly the meaning of dying alive is so easy. You have died alive. Consider yourselves to be souls and continue to remember the Father. I, this soul, have a part of 84 births recorded in me. You know this, and you also know how the Father is the ocean of knowledge and the purifier. Bharat alone was pure and elevated, and it is now impure. However, no one considers himself to be impure. You children now know that you were previously useless. All are dead. Everything is a graveyard. You are now once again becoming the masters of the land of angels. Bharat was the land of angels and it is now a graveyard. Everyone continues to cause sorrow for one another. The Father says, now continue to give everyone the Father's introduction and make them into bestowers of happiness. Because of not becoming soul conscious, you continue to waste time. You repeatedly become body conscious. You children should now not feel any sorrow. Some become very unhappy. Some understand that Baba is establishing the kingdom of Rama and that the kingdom of Ravan is to be destroyed. There is nothing to be afraid of in this. Yes, if the government asks you to vacate a building, you have to do that. It is good if you even shed your body in remembrance of Baba. Remain constantly ready. What does Baba say? Baba says, remain constantly ready. Maya attacks even good children. Some become such fools that they say they have a direct connection with Shiv Baba. However, you definitely do have to come in front of Brahma. Okay, you may also go and sit at home. But how would you hear the Murli? What would you do? Some say that this Brahma is also an effort maker and that they too are effort makers. You are studying with Shiv Baba, but you will only be able to hear him if you come to Brahma. Otherwise, demonstrate it by hearing something through inspiration. Sometimes Baba even puts a stop to some receiving Murlis. They took birth through Brahma and then died and everything was finished. How will they claim their inheritance? There are even those with such foolish intellects that they become wrongly influenced by bad company. So, what would then be their state? If someone defames the Sadguru, he cannot claim a high status. They speak of Guru Brahma. They wouldn't say Guru Vishnu or Guru Shankar. Only Brahma is the Guru. Your mothers also become Gurus. Have you become this through the Sadguru or through iron-aged Gurus? You have become Brahmins and yours is a spiritual pilgrimage. This takes effort. Maya locks the intellects of some and so they continue to say wrong things. They continue to waste their time. Acha. Today we have Bap Dada's versions from a handwritten copy by Baba, meaning we have the Shiv Baba's teachings through a handwritten copy by Brahma Baba. Versions of incorporeal God Shiva, the ocean of knowledge, the purifier, spoken through his chariot, Prajapita Brahma, to the decoration of the Brahmin clan, to all the Brahma Kumars and Kumaris, the mouth-born creation of Brahma. O children, it has been explained to you that the purifier has to come into the impure world and enter an impure body. Which impure body is that? It is of the one who has been around the cycle of the full 84 births and is now into his last birth. The first birth was that of the pure Sri Krishna and Sri Radhe, who, after their marriage, became Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan. That deity religion doesn't exist now. There is a lot of irreligiousness. The Father has now come once again and is establishing the same golden-aged deity religion. The children who are the mouth-born creation of Prajapita Brahma and who are called Brahmins are brothers. They are then adopted through Brahma and become brothers and sisters. Brahma Kumars and Kumaris have to claim their inheritance from the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Shiv Baba says to his children, that is, the souls, now may you become soul conscious and remember me, your unlimited Father. Then, through this fire of yoga or this remembrance, the burden of sins of many births that are on your heads will be burnt away. Renounce the arrogance of your bodies. Have the faith that each of you is a soul and remember me, the unlimited Supreme Father, and you will once again become pure and Satopradhan. In the Copper Age, when the kingdom of Ravan is established, souls were like real gold and called Golden Aged, and Satopradhan began to become Iron Aged. They became Tamopradhan by the end. This means that those who were pure in the Golden Age have become impure in the Iron Age. Now, in order to become pure, the people of Bharat especially have to remember the Purifier Father, because my incarnation takes place through this lucky chariot of Brahma. This lucky chariot initially had a different name, and I made him belong to me. I enter him and name him Prajapita Brahma. According to the drama, I created Brahmins through Prajapita Brahma in the previous cycle too, and made impure Bharat into pure Bharat through the Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. Then, at the end of the cycle, when souls have completed the cycle of 84 births and become impure, I have to come once again to purify this impure world. Every cycle, that is, every 5,000 years, everyone on the path of devotion remembers me, the Supreme Father of all, the Supreme Soul. I come at the end, when the path of devotion ends. There is the path of devotion from the Copper Age, the path of descent. Because of Ravan, that is, because of the 5 vices, it is everyone's stage of descent, and all human beings have become impure and degraded. I then become the father, teacher and Sadguru of the decoration of the Brahman clan. I don't have a father, teacher or guru. I am the father of the devilish community of Bharat, which was the deity community in the Golden Age. However, in order to make them into the Sun Dynasty deities once again, I become the teacher to those who become Prajapita Brahma Kumars and Kumaris exactly as I did in the previous cycle. I give them true knowledge. I give them the knowledge of the beginning, the middle and the end of the world cycle, and make them Trikaldarshi, so that the Sun Dynasty, the deity self-sovereignty of the rulers of the globe, can be established number-wise according to the efforts they make, exactly as in the previous cycle. It is explained and proved to you, children, that at this time you are the most elevated mouth-born creation of Brahma, the decoration of the Brahmin clan. This clan is more elevated than the deity clan because you now belong to God's clan. 5,000 years ago, Bharat became heaven, elevated paradise, and the deity's self-sovereignty. At that time, you were Sun Dynasty deities, and you then went into the warrior, the merchant, and the Shudra clans. You have now become Brahmins through Prajapita Brahma. This is called the cycle of 84 births. Not everyone takes 84 births. Later, the other innumerable religions and cults continued to be established and the world population continued to grow. In fact, Prajapita Brahma is the foundation of the world human tree, which is also called the Kalpa tree. This means that Shiv Baba is the Baba of all human beings. He is the father and Brahma is the grandfather. The first human being of the human world tree or the genealogical tree is Adam or Prajapita Brahma. Prajapita Brahma and the mouth-born creation go into extreme happiness, into extreme light through me, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva, by studying easy Rajyog and knowledge. It is remembered, when the sun of knowledge rises, only the purifier, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul is called the Sun of Knowledge. You are in the light of knowledge, whereas all others are in the darkness of ignorance. Secondly, you children have heard this knowledge, and as soon as you said Baba, you claimed your inheritance. Firstly, you have to remember the Father, and secondly, the world cycle. There isn't any other difficulty. The Father knows that you children have faced a lot of difficulty on the path of devotion. What other difficulty would He give to you children now? The more effort you make on the path of devotion, the more silent you have to remain here. The more you stay in yoga, the more your sins will be absolved. It is said, you are the mother and father. At this time, all other physical parents, brothers, friends, etc. only cause sorrow. This one gives everyone happiness, meaning Shiv Baba. He makes them constantly happy. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and we the spiritual children say namaste to our spiritual father. Today's essence for dharana has 2 points. First, maintain the happiness that you are the most elevated, the highest decoration of the Brahmin clan. Remain constantly cheerful by remaining aware that you have found God Himself in the form of the Father, the Teacher, and the Guru. Second point, don't feel sorrow about anything. Don't waste your time in gossiping. Blessing for today, may you be a master bestower and donate peace to peaceless souls as a world benefactor. Let's hear the nice blessing once again. May you be a master bestower and donate peace to peaceless souls as a world benefactor. Baba explains, there is upheaval and fighting taking place in the world. At such a time of peacelessness, become master bestowers of peace and donate peace to others. Do not be afraid, because you know that whatever happens is good and that whatever is going to happen will be even better. People will continue to fight under the influence of vices. It is their duty. But you world benefactor souls have to be constant master bestowers of peace and continue to donate peace. This is your service. Finally, the slogan for today, keep all your attainments in front of you and all weaknesses will easily finish. Slogan once again, keep all your attainments in front of you and all weaknesses will easily finish. Acha, Om Shanti.